say you made it. Even though you ain't been to work since motherfucking Wednesday. Yeah, we need 6 more likes, y'all. 6 more likes. 6 more likes. I'm finna do the Dro the Mob story too, y'all. It's gonna be funny. I got all them gay ass pictures where he had that long hair and all that shit and he was sending it to y'all. Yeah, I'm finna do the Dro the Mob story. Who want the Dro the Mob story? We just need 6. That's on this device. I gotta send that shit to this you dig right here so I can get all the music on there. Yeah, that nigga had long hair. Like he was Jesus. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? That baby, what's the word? Yeah, we gon' expose Dro the Mob next, man. Cause I know that's him playing on my page, man. Motherfucker study coming, commenting and doing all this shit. Take your bitch ass on somewhere, you fucking rapist. Rape is not accepted over here in this community. As far as I know, you in the same boat as Diddy right now. To further notice. And still then, we wouldn't even fuck with you, nigga. You know pussy getting motherfucker, 42-year-old at the crib with my mama living ass nigga. You better get your shit together. I'm going on the dark net, y'all. The dark web. I'm getting his IP address. Yeah, he still be bringing his old racist ass. A racist, drunk rapist. Now that's a deadly combination. That's a deadly combination on life. Yeah, that nigga still be trolling this shit. After I thought I blocked the nigga off my page, he still able to comment and shit. Yeah, he wanna troll, nigga. He wanna swipe a dick. All them niggas, they wanna suck his dick. They wanna show them how loyal he is. Just the niggas. The females just doing it because they support him. But the niggas over there, they on some gay shit. Made Media Magazine, Big D, Big Zesty. Nah, he ain't getting no 325 mil. I saw something, 240,000. Yeah, it's been a year. Well, December will make a year. Yeah, December 10th will make a year. Yeah, I seen that rainwater. Yeah, you right. You right. But I just ain't gonna include them. But I love to goddamn it throw dude them in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I seen them on some hate and jealousy type shit with you. Making videos and shit. I shouldn't get their ass no pass. Because I saw all of them in the comments laughing like it's funny. I think they was jealous of you anyway because you had a job. You actually had shit going on. You took pictures with your kids. Ain't none of your kids in the system. You know what I'm saying? You a great mama. We gotta laugh at niggas like that. Let me go ahead and get my live in and get high right quick before CJ get out of school. CJ get out of school, he'll be over here fucking with shit. That little nigga go to school now. He in that bitch learning. Your son named CJ as well. Oh, that's what's up. What's up, Paige? How you doing? Welcome to my page, Paige. Yeah. Before he come over here. I know he gonna come over here fucking with shit. Fresh out of school, he gonna have all the energy. Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm glad you see it. I've been seeing it. And don't let you have no conversation with their ass. You have a conversation with them, you really get to see how they is. Like, damn. You that sad, nigga? You that sad? Goddamn sad dog. Goddamn sad dog. Yeah, I'm German. I'm German. Cooking 2 pork chops. About to mess them up. You better save some of that shit. Hold on, y'all. Damn. Talking about so what's good. What's good is I found this lighter. That's what's good.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Shit. Oh shit. Trump who? What's the word? What's the word? Y'all get in here and hit the like out, man. Burnt out geezer. Your mama, bitch. Fuck wrong with your bitch.
Make your mark as an expert. Stand out among the professionals. Create your .pro web address at name.com/pro.
Nice kid on the beat.
Late night, we on a mission to get us some money in the trap bag and pets. Once you tell, ain't no coming back from that. We don't deal with rats. Trap been jumping and 12 been lurking. Ain't on us getting this money. Nigga to feed them kids, shit. Nigga to feed their stomachs. On my brother, they brought in the work from Texas. This new pack go get me a necklace. Just chirp me when you get the Belson. It's already sold, I text you.
Talk about
Don't worry
this
about
how I
security,
get them
niggas
cut.
got buns inside this section.
Like a pork
The internet
chop.
police, they
Back
said
from
I
the
got
seven.
bodies on Reddit.
Goofy.
Ain't caught me nothing in a minute. Took me a vacation from spinning. Shit got hot in them trenches. We lost 3 outstanding members. Went to the A and caught me a charge. Guilty as fuck, but pleaded innocent. Lil' bro just caught him another one, trying to get back for our dog Irvin. On 285 pouring red, FaceTime bro, he rolling the dead. Niggas be tree trying to get out that car, don't get in that steamer if you scared. Free the real, fuck the feds. Don't get it twisted, a life sentence the same as being dead. Nigga, late night, we on the mission to get us some money in the trap bag and pets. Once you tell, ain't no coming back from that. We don't deal with rats. Trap been jumping and 12 been lurking. Ain't on us getting this money. Nigga to feed them kids, shit. Nigga to feed their stomachs. My brother, they brought in the work from Texas. This new pack go get me a necklace. Just chirp me when you get the Belson. It's already sold, I text you. Don't worry about security, niggas got buns inside this section. The internet police, they said I got bodies on Reddit.
They know about bodies on Reddit. Why? If the dark and butter be telling. But my bodies ain't on no record. I go in the club about sex. Me and Twin, we going about a bar out. Please don't tweak up in this bitch,
Look
cause
at
we'll
me.
knock your lights out. I'm flexing on my
What up,
brother.
what up,
I ain't
what
gotta
up,
put it on
fool?
job. He's 762, go right to a car. You niggas on the net, I can make you a star. I can make you
Natasha.
famous overnight.
What up,
You
what
make
up?
the news if you reach for this 5. They found you on channel 2. Academics tell it too. Yeah, he getting them body view. Everything he telling, that shit go right up on the news. I don't give a fuck though. Yeah, we out here cutting though. Twins say we sliding, bouncing out them hoes.
For sure. They saying goddamn it, Big Meech done tricked those motherfuckers. How I feel about it. Everybody snitching out this motherfucker. Everybody snitching. Everybody is snitching, man. For real, for real. And that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy, man. Like, it's going on, man. So to highlight that shit and keep it going, you know what I'm saying, it's what's crazy. We finna get into it though. We gonna get into it though, y'all. Let's get into this shit early. We gonna start with Big Meech, then we gonna go from Big Meech and start.
Daily content, quick reacts. It's looking crazy. On the heels of Big Meech being released from a federal prison and serving 20 years on a 30-year sentence, there's been a lot of narratives floating around on why he actually
Don't he sound like Drill Time TV?
I've been consuming a lot of content and doing my own work on why he actually got out. And I was watching No Jumper, and Brick Baby said something that sparked a light bulb in my thoughts and started to make me think.
I can tell you every story, then I can tell you what's gonna be the biggest politic right now. What I'm saying is, no, they trying to already put the
for sure, VV.
word out that he used the girl third party to tell why he was in jail. That's gonna be his biggest politic. I'm gonna go for it because at the end of the day, I'm gonna just no for real, because I already seen like 4 videos about it. That's my big homie. I got this death before dishonor tatted. I never dug into, they had tried to X Blue Da Vinci out for taking a proper. All they ain't did nothing but show me. I was 17 years old when I got to the
After he said that, I started to do my homework and came across an interview with Blue Da Vinci on Count Capone News, and they had a conversation with a guy by the name of Cuffy, where he claimed Big Meech coerced an informant named Tammy to set him up and get him 27 years.
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy, and how did all that come together where they were able to, put
He
all
said,
that
how
together?
did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy so you could get caught up in it? How did that happen? So, I mean, you got to go back to the movie shit.
Okay, so, let me take him back. So, me and Tammy were working on the BMF movie. I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1. So
Tammy Cowan, CS1, had all Meech's life rights.
right. And what year was that?
This is all the way back in 2009, 2010.
Okay.
We proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Business.
Right.
So, let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was the initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target
That's
out
why
of
his
Cali.
name is in the paperwork.
Right. That's
Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
I just added a small clip of the conversation, but that phone call was about 7 minutes long. So I started to dig some more, and I came across some audio of Cuffy's daughter restoring her father's honor and telling the world that Big Meech is no good and he snitched on her father, which is why he in the feds right now serving almost 30 years.
I'm Tamara Gatling. I'm making this recording in regards to my dad. He's Dion Gatling. Most people know him as Cuffy. But I wanted to make this recording so I can shed light on some facts. My dad was set up by one of his best friends, which is Demetrius Flannery, also known as Big Meech. My dad and Meech have been friends for 30 years plus. I've known Meech my whole life. I look at him like an uncle. Like, this situation has been completely devastating.
Who? The boss of who?
Different levels. And there's still so many questions.
The boss of who?
Aren't answered. At this point, I can only shed light on what I know for sure to be facts. And hopefully...
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the page if you ain't subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to the page, subscribe to the page, please. And thank you. Also, hit the like button as well. Hold on. Hit the like button as well. We gonna get into this shit, man. If you ain't subscribed to this page, subscribe to it. Hit the like button as well. 6 more likes, man. We need 6 more likes, man.
Meech hooked my dad up with a woman named Tammy Cohen. At the time, Tammy was Meech's power of attorney. Also, she owned the life rights. So my dad was working with Meech, Tammy, T, basically trying to work on a movie. Finally arrested my dad and we received the discovery. He knew exactly who CS1 was, and he told me and my mom that it was Tammy Cohen's. At that time, we really did not want to believe. We wanted to give Meech the benefit of the doubt. It was really, really hard to believe that Meech would set my dad up. It was almost unbelievable. So we were able to like reach out, get a message to Meech, and basically let him know that Tammy was an informant. We later received a message from him saying that it had to be a misunderstanding. Just call her and she'll straighten this out. So on, so on. And at this time, my dad was like, I'm not dumb. I'm not about to call an informant.
The more digging I did, the more information I found. And from the looks of it, Cuffy been pushing this narrative of Big Meech being a rat, being an informant, being a snitch for about 15 years. And I came across a jail phone call where Cuffy explained it all. But before we get to this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. I need a quick minute. So hit that like button on your way in. If we pass 100, I need 500 likes. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 likes. I need y'all to turn me up. I'm back on my grind right now. I'm digging. I'm doing my homework. I'm putting these deep dives together. So I need y'all to support me and hit that like button. I appreciate everybody hitting the likes, leaving comments, subscribing. On the road to 5,000 subscribers on my second channel. Really trying to get to 10. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications. But we gonna get to this content, bro, because it's looking crazy, bro. Big Meech looking like he all bad. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thinking, and we gonna talk about it.
And, you know, worked for Vibe and a lot of other different companies, and I've become a branding and marketing specialist over the years. That's my whole thing. So when I was with The Source, you know, I met a lot of people, did a lot of things. When I worked with Vibe, I met a lot of people. But my thing is always being a humble, nice guy. So, you know, a lot of times people get in positions, they arrogant, and they miss all the connects. I'm the humble guy. I want to talk to the quiet in the corner and this person right here and the off the floor, because you never know how circumstances change. You need all types of people in your corner. But so I got with Sosa. I got connected through Sosa because at the time I was doing what I'm doing, helping Pops. They brought me to Pops, and they was like, "Yeah, he got a record label. He needs some help. He needs some consulting. Can you help him?" And that's how I started my relationship with the family.
For sure, I got you.
That point, man. You know,
I'm gonna look at it, Joe.
Guys, at the time I was living around the corner with an OG
Tony Bands, what's the business?
And so I would go.
It's my ego, West Side, man. So Jerry Curl went there.
I did my business. When I f***ed them, I had a time limit. It was business. I stayed at the house for 15, 20 minutes, shake some hands and leave. I hung out, was a hanger-on and groupie and doing that.
Hey, what's that Crip name that used to be coming on here?
Look at me different. You know
It's a Crip, man, from Cali. He used to be popping on.
Saw them at the Source Awards, and they was all in the...
He used to be popping on in the comments and shit, man. What's that Crip name from Cali used to be popping on? One of my moderators. He had a funny-ass name. I don't think he a moderator no more. I took powers away and blessed those who were around. But he used to... I'm trying to figure his name. Who he snitch on? Basically, this is what they saying. Big Meech turned over his rights to somebody who's supposed to be a snitch. Now, they was doing business. They had to do business with her because she had Big Meech rights all the time. They didn't know. Big Meech probably didn't know that she was the police. He probably didn't know that she was the police. And then again, he probably did. We don't know, y'all. We don't know until we see the paperwork that dude got right here. Once we see the paperwork that dude got, we'll know everything.
Getting the shout outs, and they had the 4-page spread. You know, that was all my connects back at the time, because Benzino asked me, yo, Cal, what's up with these dudes? They good? I was like, yeah, them niggas solid, man. They good people. Because when I met Pops, I really didn't know anything that was going on. I knew he had a record company, and he needed help with marketing. So I had that girl.
Who was Pops? Who do you call it Pops?
Pops is Wayne, Weezy.
Oh, Weezy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, I was lost when you said Pops.
Yeah, I always call them Pops and Weezy, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
So henceforward, I was around when things.
Yeah, we gonna get to that in a minute. In a second, Gregory. Right now, we on Big Meech. We going to Diddy though. Trust me.
Guy who used to be the former editor of Rolling Stone. He was trying to get us, to put the whole story together and all that. And at the same time, I ran into a familiar person. I was put with this woman named Tammy Cowens. Tammy was communicating with me regarding, her position, trying to help. They basically said, Cal, help Tammy. And because they knew that at the time, Tammy, she didn't know. Now, let me tell you what I know that was weird. Tammy was communicating with me, communicating. She would tell me everything was going on. And then one day she disappeared.
Once you rat, ain't no coming back from that. What you say, nigga?
And I could never figure it out. And I'm gonna tell
what you say, Judah?
I met her,
what you saying that shit, nigga? Ain't no coming back from that, huh? He better hope he did. They still gonna fuck with him. I'm seeing bitches make videos like, yeah, he home, everything finna change. Bitch, get your raggedy, dusty ass out of here. That nigga gotta go home, do some time in the halfway home, then get his shit right before he can pop out and move around. And bitch, what make you think he gonna still be on the same shit after doing all this motherfucking time? Some of you females, y'all don't be thinking with y'all brain. I ain't saying it's all, y'all. But majority. 75, 85, 92%. It's only 8%, from my understanding, it's my opinion, that's good women out here. I know this girl I was talking to, right? I was talking to her before I was talking to the girl that I talk to now. Hope y'all ain't fuck y'all head up with that. And we chopping it up and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm with the chick I fuck with now. Me and her somewhere. I see Shorty, she pregnant. Damn, bitch, you said you was whoop-de-whoop. So this whole time you was fucking. You must have been. Bitch, you could have just told me that. You feel what I'm saying? I seen that bitch. I laughed at the bitch. And kept it pushing. She was looking shitty as hell. On everything. 8%. Shit, the men got an even smaller number. 3%. 3% for the men. So y'all even more fucked up. 97% of the niggas fucked up. So it's all fucked up out here. That's why the world's so fucked up and everything going how it's going. Because it's so many of these people out here. And the good people can sit back and watch and see these motherfuckers. That's why we having a conversation about them right now. You feel what I'm saying? But let us carry on.
I couldn't figure it out because she seemed so out of place. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I didn't question
Facts.
it.
Kaya, baby, what's the word? What's the word?
To look out for the family. So I was looking out, trying to connect with her. I was dealing with Tony at the time. They were trying to do their little BMFY. Long story short, Pops, I held Pops down, Wayne down the entire time he was.
She made me feel some type of way. Nah, what was the lie? What she was lying for?
We had already been writing on the story
I'm
based off
texting the bitch. I'm on the phone with the bitch late
and he
nights.
put me
You
with
feel what I'm saying? Hold
Sosa,
on. We
and
gonna get
Sosa
right back to
my
this. Let me explain this, my boy. I was texting the bitch. I'm on the phone with the bitch late nights. You feel what I'm saying? Doing all this shit. We in a talking stage and she acting brand. Bitches, you gonna give me the pussy or what? You feel what I'm saying? She acting all this and shit, and the whole time she getting cracked. I see the bitch, she had bitch 7-8 months on life, and I just only could laugh. I only could laugh and wish the best for a motherfucker. Just tell a motherfucker, if you just want to fuck, just say, I think we should just be fucking. You feel what I'm saying? Or shit like that. Or if you really want a relationship, say that. On the real. 7 months, crazy. Yeah. That was lying. She was lying. When really, you ain't even gotta lie. I'm so motherfucking player and understanding. I told you they call me Mr. Understandable. On life, Disney talking about writing a motherfucking cartoon about me and shit called Mr. Understandable. On life, I'm a superhero around it. It's in the making, goddammit. I'm waiting on Disney to cut the check. Fuck the Incredibles. It's Mr. Understandable on everything. I come as I am. On everything. I come as I am. We got 190 people in the building and we got 26 likes. Now I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but god damn, something ain't right. Let's subtract. We should track this shit and see how many people is playing games in my motherfucking face, man. Hit the fucking like button, man. And subscribe to the page. Why the fuck I gotta sit right here and tweak with y'all? Nigga, I be getting off work in a cool little mode. I gotta get on here and keep on talking to y'all like one of my kids. You guys killing me, man. Y'all are somebody, goddamn. Now I don't say that no more. Fats, I don't say that no more. I hope everybody believe that they somebody. But I don't say that shit no more. I say keep your eyes open and trust none. That's what I say right now. I'm done trying to be the motivational nigga that I did all that shit, nigga. I got trolled for goddamn it since the initials MW came out all the way to this, you know what I'm saying, and all this shit, nigga. I done walk through on fire and cold, goddammit, on this motherfucking YouTube shit, nigga. I done did it, nigga. And I'm still here doing what the fuck I be doing, but I have did that shit. Niggas know I ain't just pop up and been around, nigga. This shit, nigga, I deserve any and everything I'm getting right now, nigga. On life. Deserve that shit. Motherfucker ain't never finna sit right here and act like I ain't put in no work, nigga. And like my name ain't no motherfucking name, brand name around this motherfucker. I put in work around this bitch. Rocking with niggas, doing interviews, music, lives. Shit, nigga even helping other niggas, yo. Putting them on the platform when motherfuckers don't even like you. And I'm still bringing you on the platform. And I'm trying to help y'all shit and my shit ain't even going. The fuck up out of here. Sometimes you gotta get a little selfish. But we'll get into that in a little while, man. Let us finish this, man. Let us carry on.
head off because no one in the organization, no one around could tell me about the old school shit. All I could tell me is about, going forward from California, how everything came to be.
Well, see, Sosa and myself, we all before all of that. You feel me?
Right.
Sosa is a day one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And see, Meech, I'm the first with $1 million in his pocket. He never seen that till he came to the loop. You feel me?
I heard
He
about
never
you,
seen
dog.
that.
I heard you was just an outstanding dude, man. Take care of your business, and your reputation in a good way preceded itself. So I understand now, based on from what we've dealt with and seen with this whole thing with Tammy, man. Speak on that for me.
What Meech and Tammy did is called because you're not in the system. Thank God you're not. I hate to see brothers in this system. But brothers who are familiar with this system, this is a nasty, nasty system. What Meech and Tammy did was called a third-party cooperation. What happened was...
This call is from a federal prison.
Originally, I was put with Tammy. I paid for the script. I paid $250,000. That's my script. That's why 50 when he came in, because we put a assistant deceased order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why you didn't see the BMF story on the big screen. So 50 ran it through this, then he run that other that he do. So what happened was, homie, was I wasn't even the original target. They wanted to get a little mix. He's actually a cartel member out of LA named Suarez. You'll see his name in the paperwork. Fidel Suarez. He was their initial target. You feel me?
Right.
He was their initial target. But with me calling in while they were trying to set up Fidel Suarez, she clicked over and told the feds, or the agents who was listening to her and Suarez, hold on, this is Cuff. And when they heard the name Cuff, they went, and that's when her and Meech turned his scheme toward me. You feel me? So what it did was, and this is what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to give Meech a time cut for her cooperation and set me up. But also, it kills two birds with one stone. It puts me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me. My buddy and my partner along with me his name is Louis Burrell. That's MC Hammer's big brother.
That's who Tammy was coming out here to see.
That was me.
And I'm gonna tell you the year. That was 2015. No, that was like 14.
Way earlier than that. It started way earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Around 2010, homie. Way earlier than that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we gotta go way back.
We put $50 million on the table through Lionsgate Films, through Louis Burrell's Connect in the movie industry up there. Now, what we did not know is why Tammy would turn down that deal with me and Louis Burrell getting 20% of that budget. You understand what I'm saying? For a finder's fee. So what ended up happening was we didn't know that they had other plans and that she was sleeping with the feds and that they would put me off in prison and run away with my script and don't have to give me anything. So it was supposed to give Meech a time cut and knock me out of my percentage, me and Louis Burrell out of our percentage for the finder's fee with Lionsgate's film. Well, Lionsgate, when Louis went, so they backdoored us. Lionsgate shot it down when Louis Burrell wasn't no longer a part of it. You feel me?
Right.
So Tammy's whole thing fell apart. Meech couldn't get a time cut because they found out Tammy has no credibility. Because when you can't have a relationship with a federal agent, now you have no credibility. So they thing blew up. They thing fell all the way apart and blew up. That's why Meech didn't get a time cut. But Tammy testified in open court that she signed up to be a DA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
This call is from a federal prison.
Special Agent Keith Cromer testified that Demetrius Flannery knew about this whole thing, but he just wanted to keep his name out of the documents. The special agent told Flannery that he could not do that. He can only do that if Cuff don't go to trial. And with Cuff's record, he can't afford to go to trial. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
But in the midst of all of this, she ends up flipping on the special agent Keith Cromer, and their whole deal went in the trash. So that's why we're at the point to where we're at now.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long does your relationship go back with Meech, Cuff? How long have you known him? What you guys go back?
1990, homie. 1990. 1990. My beautiful daughter that you talk with, my son, my other daughter, they look at this name uncle, homie.
Now, from my understanding, you guys reached out to him when the paperwork came down. She said that you knew who the CEE-HOOD.
Hey, y'all go subscribe to Dude page too for coming with this shit.
Message to Meech. What was his response?
Shout out to Clips Reacts Reloaded.
You were like, yo, bro, what's going on? What did you get from Meech?
When I got locked up, homie, and when I seen where this whole conspiracy was coming from, I laughed at it and I didn't believe in it. And I knew that Meech could come forward and kill the whole conspiracy. Just saying that the conspiracy is based on Meech communicating from Tammy, sending me a truckload of drugs. It's all made up. From jail, homie. He could have killed this whole deal. They never had any drugs. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how conspiracy works in this system, in this nasty system. But when Meech shot down the offer, we sent my attorneys out. He was at FCI Lompoc in California. And he responded back to my attorneys that he didn't want to have nothing to do with nothing. And he stopped communicating with them. So then that told my attorneys right there that Demetrius Flannery is a part of this whole deal. And I couldn't believe it. You feel me? So that's what his response
Is it
was.
paperwork, man? Where the paperwork at, man?
Well, Demetrius Flannery has been locked up since 2005, and how are you my unindicted? He's listed in my paperwork, homie, as my unindicted co-conspirator serving 30 years at FCI Lompoc in California. How are you in my paperwork, man? And how are you this famous drug dealer who's in magazines and books and movies, and you are in bed with a government informant that testified in court that she cooperated and set your nigga up, a 30-year partner, to give you a time cut? How are you this celebrity drug lord, but you in bed with a government informant? And how do you not know about this? And you in my documents as my co-defendant, my unindicted co-defendant.
If you still here though, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. If we pass 100, 500 likes. If we pass 500, 1,000 likes. Turn me up. Could reacts. Just reloaded. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. On the road to 5,000 subscribers. Really trying to get to 10. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell a friend. Hit that share button. Leave a comment. Comment back to every comment. But to me, it's looking like Big Meech might be all bad. I ain't seen no paperwork, so I can't really call it. I've been seeing some little work floating, but that got to be verified. So I'm waiting for that to get verified, and I'm going to probably do a video on that. But until then, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, daily content, could reacts. It's looking crazy. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But we're going to talk about it, man. To the next one, another one. Gone.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together.
Yeah, man. So there we have it, y'all. Giving up the ops been a thing since the 70s. But they wasn't ops, they was homies. You ain't just hear dude. Dude said they was homies. Man, look, they just study going on Diddy. They study going on Diddy, man. Yeah, don't nobody want to be associated with that shit. We're gonna do this one first. And check out this nigga Genie Deal today, man. See what the fuck he on. How much shit he gonna tell today. Nigga remind me of somebody.
I think if their lawyer got that off, they did a great job. Because you got to realize some of these cases, even you get regular drug cases, they be taking a year or 2 years to go through all the paperwork, everything they want to do, how the guy weighed out, getting the witnesses and everything together. I think the lawyer thinking that they're not going to be able to give them discovery and enough discovery in that short of time. Because the prosecutors are not going to present anything to the court that they think they can't prove. You understand what I'm saying? So the prosecutors is going to try to, go through everything, And that's a short time, brother. That's less than what? May? That's less than 7-8 months. You talking about 18 businesses. You talking about they got, I think they say 170 witnesses. You understand? They got 1,000 bottles of oil they got to test. Allegedly baby oil that they got to test. And I said allegedly baby oil because that's what the prosecutor said. Alleged baby oil. He didn't say baby oil. He said alleged baby oil. So that means that it may be something, or some of those bottles wasn't baby oil. You talking about victims and their statements and presenting them to the courts. So they got a lot of things. So that was a smart move by the defense, trying to get the trial, a speedy trial, so the prosecutor only has so much evidence that they could present. It could help them, and it can hurt them too.
How you feel about Diddy lawyers coming out blaming the government for leaking, the tape of Cassie?
Well, the lawyers are doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to trying to try this case in the public's eye. You understand? So Diddy could get, Diddy could probably get off by them saying that the prosecutors released the tape. The grand jury have every right to see any kind of evidence out there that the prosecutor want to give them. Now, them leaking it and everything like that, that's not going to decide whether the judge is going to allow them to dismiss the case because they leaked this one, this trial, because they're going to try to state he can't get a fair trial because the prosecutors are trying to win their case in the public's eye. That's not going to be, it's going to be up to the judge to decide whether that was significant enough to not have this trial. His lawyers are trying to do anything, and they're going to try to do anything to win this case without it first going in front of a jury, without it first going in front of the judge like that. So what they're doing is they're going to try to play all different kind of cards to make us think, you understand, the dude is innocent and he's been done wrong and unfair. That's what the lawyer's supposed to do. But it ain't gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. Just like, hold up, but just like.
Look, he forgot some more shit he got to say.
Second bail denied. The third bail denied. They don't trust the lawyers, and they damn well don't trust Diddy being out in public or in the streets or at home at any time. They don't trust that. So they doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah, his lawyers echoed the same thing you were saying about Diddy. They came out with a comment saying that, his chances of having a fair trial is now tainted because of the tape coming out of Cassie.
My man, they gonna say that bull crap because right now they know they don't have a chance in hell with their client winning. They trying to go and use other ways of not this trial not going to court, bro. They not going to trial. They trying to use all the ways possible for this trial not to go to, this court case not to go to trial. And that's one of them. Yo, that's funny, man. I got to look at those numbers, man. Because those numbers, it has to be something that may be some spiritual ramification. But they set the trial for 5/5/25. 5/5/25. I got to ask my man BX Murder what those numbers is. He's into that spiritual realm, and he knows that those numbers mean something, man. 5/5/25. I guess we're going to have to see when that come up, man. We're going to see when they try to present that to the courts and everything, would that work? But I heard that they had made an injunction where that nobody's supposed to speak about the trial. Nobody, either defense or the prosecutor, supposed to speak about the trial in the public and in the public eye. So if any one of those break those rules and regulations that the judge set, and if the judge set that and gave them a gag order, then this is after they made that statement. Not
Let me
before.
get 6 more
So,
likes, y'all.
We gotta wait to see what the judge is gonna say. But this all gonna land
6
on the
more
judge
likes,
on
please and thank you.
5/5/25.
You heard about how he might be getting some more indictments.
I think that they trying to beef up their case, bro. They gonna continue to beef up their case once they continue to dig and get stuff. Once they continue to dig and get more stuff from the business part of it, they're gonna use those charges. Because if he did anything that was illegal regarding tax evasion, money laundering, they're gonna use that. If he had used his company and his power for the racketeering and things like that, so they can get the RICO Act on there, they're gonna use that. Any new news that can make their case powerful and they can present it to the court, they're gonna use it. As long as they give it to the defense team in the discovery, they're gonna use everything. But it's gonna be difficult for Puff to fight his case in jail. You know how hard it is to fight your case and go through every last one of those victims, or whether you know them or not. All that paperwork he has to do, you got to realize they only get a lawyer like 2 hours, I think. Anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. And maybe on certain days, depending on where you at. How is he going to fight his case decent in jail? But that's what happens when you lay your head.
So you don't see any kind of way he get out of this?
Bruh, I would bet whatever I had that he ain't got no chance in hell in getting out of here. All because they already got one witness for the sex trafficking case. And that's all you need. And when you only have to have one witness for the sex trafficking case, even though she may have been a participant, and I'm talking about Cassie, it's going to be hard for him to fight that one charge.
On the heels of Big Meech being released from a federal prison and serving 20 years on a
Check out Cam Capone, man. And Genie,
All right,
the
Gene
motherfucking
Dill.
squeal.
Glad to have you back.
Cam TV. Cam TV for me. What's up, brother?
Hey, just out there grinding, man, doing my thing, man. I see you, man. Lots going on in, in the Diddy world right now, man. I think since our last interview, a lot has happened. And I just thought I'd kind of pick up kind of where we left off. So, since our last interview, his house was raided, LA house and Miami house. What was your initial reactions to that, and what'd you think?
I think the New York house was also raided too, bro. But they don't talk much about that. You know what I'm saying? Since all the stuff is probably coming from New York, because most of the lawsuits were filed in New York. But you don't have many people talking about that. But it's been a long time coming. I knew I
don't know what the fuck I just did.
Suge.
That ain't the one I was looking for, man. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. It is what it is, though. Yeah, Genie the Squeal.
Right. Gene Dill. Glad to have you back.
Gene Squeal. It's Gene Squeal.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Hey, just out there grinding, man, doing my thing, man. I see you, man. Lots going on in, in the Diddy world right now, man. I think since our last interview, a lot has happened. And I just thought I'd kind of pick up kind of where we left off.
That's a long-ass nickname.
Since our last interview, his house
Choke,
was raided,
no joke.
LA house and Miami house. What was your initial reactions to that, and what'd you think?
I think the New York house was also raided too, bro. But they don't talk much about that. You know what I'm saying? Since all this stuff is probably coming from New York, because most of the lawsuits were filed in New York. But you don't have many people talking about that. But it's been a long time coming. I knew after the Cassie court filing that a prosecutor was going to pick up on some of the information she gave, because some of the information that she gave in her lawsuit was criminal. So when they looked at that, people don't understand it could be a civil lawsuit, but a person makes statements in regards to some criminal activity. A prosecutor can look up that information and then try to prosecute the individuals that they're talking about.
Yeah, okay. Now, well, that's what been the thing is, like, a lot of people are saying now, I believe TMZ has reported that Cassie is cooperating.
She have to, because they would subpoena her. You understand what I'm saying? Why wouldn't she cooperate? She got $30 million already.
Right. She got the 30 mil, and it looked like she's turning around and cooperating. And I mean, man, that's really bad.
Cam, she's a victim. She's a victim. If she's a victim and they deem her to be a victim, she's going to cooperate with the authorities. What's she going to do? You know the law. The law states is that they subpoena you. You come in and you tell them what you're supposed to. If you don't tell them what they ask you questions to, and you invoke your Fifth Amendment right, you have to. The judge can hold you in contempt and keep you in jail for the life of the crime. I mean, for the life of the life of the court proceedings. So why would she go through that stuff? She go in there and answer the questions they ask her.
Now, do you think that's kind of tricky though, don't you think? Because she was with Diddy for like 10 years. You don't think she was part of any of these crimes or anything?
Bro, it's not tricky, because when she come in and they testify for them, they're going to give her immunity over anything that happened. Because you got to realize they don't want her. They want him. So the DA going to say, yo, listen to me. Anything that you tell us, you know, even though it's a criminal act that you were doing and stuff like that, we're going to give you immunity. You're going to be one of our witnesses. She's going to be witness for the prosecution.
Okay. Now, with all this going on with Cassie, I mean, do you think there's a lot of other women too that are cooperating also?
All the people that they found on those tapes, when they want one individual, all they're going to do is make a deal with them. When they make a deal with them, you understand, to testify what they know, or what they want them to testify to, you know what I'm saying? They're going to make sure that they get them immunity for any wrongdoing that they did, and let them know what Puff did.
Man, okay. So when this happened, when the raid went down, everybody thought Diddy was running. Everybody thought he was going to go to a country that doesn't extradite, and they were kind of comparing it to like Russell Simmons. How Russell Simmons went to a country too.
Right.
What'd you think?
Well, I think that he wasn't going to go no. They knew where he was at. They got your phones tapped. They're going to stop your flights or whatever. They knew exactly where he was at. I don't think that when they have a warrant, a search warrant for a residence, it's not for a body. If they had one for a body, they would have brought it in. Now, if they would have went there and they found guns, drugs, and Diddy was there, they would have brought him in. You know what I'm saying? They would have brought him in. Like they brought his sons in. And then they want to know, well, why are these unlicensed guns in the house? Who drugs do these belong to? all those things like that. But a lot of people probably believe that, you know, they just want to know, and the government want to know what things those people were doing on those tapes and who was doing shit on those tapes. Because I heard they found like 250 cameras or something like that.
That's what they said. They said they found a lot of cameras. Right. There's a lot of rumors about him recording some of these parties, and he's using a lot of this stuff for blackmail, like a lot of...
Get back to it, man. That nigga stay, goddammit, King up. Shout out to Hookah Anonymous for that video that I was just looking at. Shout out to AK, Gang Spitter. He say, damn, I'm finna miss my daughters. He finna miss his daughters now, y'all. After.
However, we did get confirmation from his manager himself in 5 to 10 years is accurate. The manager says that he has to face a minimum of 5 years, which means we wouldn't be seeing Lil Reese for quite some time. However, we did get confirmation from his manager himself
Lil
in
Reese,
5 to 10 years.
Lil Reese out of there, y'all. Let's check it out.
And after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. And without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Lil Reese just can't seem to catch a break, y'all. And it seemed like every time Reese get a spark or something going good musically, he can't stay out the media with his personal life. We watch time after time and accusation after accusation where Reese have managed to escape jail despite allegations. This time, it seemed like his luck ran out and he couldn't get himself out of this one. Just within a few past months, Reese has been accused of multiple domestic disputes and even been accused of sexually forcing himself on a woman. However, it's been proven that those allegations were in fact false. However, we live in a dangerous time where most people don't stick around to know the allegations were in fact false and they don't know the verdict of the situation. So whatever you've been accused of, people automatically feel you're guilty, especially once social media gets involved. I call it being guilty until proven innocent instead of the other way around. Reese's most recent case would come after he was accused of putting his hands on an ex-girlfriend after seeing her in the club and trying to rekindle some things, but as soon as she rejected him, reports say allegedly, that's when Reese got violent. Everyone thought that this situation would blow over, but it wasn't too long after when a warrant was put out for Reese's arrest, indicating that the situation may have been more serious than we thought. Reese would turn himself in, and now we're hearing that he's facing jail time instead of just being released on bail or bond like many of his previous cases. Now here's one thing you should know about the law. Although they act like your criminal past doesn't affect you in the long run, unfortunately it does, and it plays a major part in how the courts decide to deal with you. In some cases it isn't fair, but in others it do make sense because if someone...
Lil Reese, goddammit, done been bumped a lot of times, y'all, for beating up bitches and everything is being filmed. So I'm quite sure after the judge granted Lil Reese probation, after he granted him probation, and they found out more about Lil Reese, that's when he began to do an investigation and discovered and looked into who Lil Reese is. And now, if he ever come in above or across his desk, the judge's desk again, I'm gonna book his ass. And he in another city. We ain't got time for this shit. You feel what I'm saying? The judge, goddamn it, whoop wop, send his ass up out of there. 5, he violated probation. 5 years. That's crazy. Like, he probably had 5 years, 5 to 10 out of town. That's a long time to be on probation. Like, I was seeing niggas with Young Thug, them 16 years probation, 20 years probation. What the fuck, nigga? For the rest of your life, you on probation. The fuck? It ain't that serious. Yeah, so, man, with that being said, though, y'all, Lil Reese bought this shit on himself, man. With that being said, Lil Reese bought this shit on himself, man. On some real shit, Joe. I feel sorry for him. I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? He got kids and shit. You should have thought about your daughter 3 times before you just beat the 3rd time ago. Man, that nigga went through so much shit, man. Y'all seen the nigga we ain't see him when he got shot in the neck. He got shot in the neck. Fucked up his voice. Then they get in a high-speed chase, and he all handcuffed, bleeding and shit. He was fucked up then. Niggas jumped on him and tried to say he shitted on himself. It's been a lot of shit went on with him, but he been doing some gangster shit too, though, or saying gangster shit and doing how he do. I can't take that. I can't take that from him. I can't take it from him. But it seemed like he stay getting into it with bitches, studs, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They be wanting to fight and all that shit. See, they be trying to try him because he little and he ain't little, but he's small. If he had a little bit more weight on him, a motherfucker wouldn't be playing them games. But I don't know. In Chicago, they built different. Them hoes will swing on you before you swing on them. On the real. Self-inflicted wounds hurt the most. On everything, for real. Yeah, that man. That's fucked up, man. That's all I could say. It's fucked up. Fucked up, man. It's sad. I don't wish jail on nobody. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. All right, there, baby. For sure. Yeah. So that's what's crazy. Enjoy yourself. That's what's crazy, though, y'all. To see that shit and know what the fuck be going on. Drive a nigga crazy, man. This shit'll drive a nigga crazy, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. This shit'll drive a nigga crazy. I feel sorry for dude, though, man. All these niggas going to jail, losing their freedom and shit, man. Niggas don't really realize how blessed they are to still be out here. Niggas don't realize how blessed they are to still be out here, be around their kids, them little moments and shit, chilling with your girl, doing the shit that you normally would do. Niggas don't realize that shit till it's gone. And that's fucked up. I hope, I never have to go through that shit again. I hope I never gotta go through that shit again, man. That's why I try to stay the fuck out the way. Motherfucking working and some type of passive income to keep a nigga just over the top. That's cool too. On everything. An extra 15. Extra 1,500 or something, man. That's decent. I believe that's decent. I don't be wanting to smoke. I got haters, y'all. I don't be wanting to smoke on this motherfucker. I got haters. Niggas that'll sit right here and watch me. Niggas ain't got shit to do and try to record and time stamping and shit. Time stamping ass niggas. You niggas be time stamping and shit, reporting it. Hoping a motherfucker get gone out they motherfucking you did. Y'all know they don't be liking to see a nigga. It ain't all y'all. It's some imposters that be watching and doing that shit too, y'all. For real. I don't even like doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather do that. That way you niggas don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Continuously keeps getting arrested for the same crime, in their eyes, it's evident that the individual isn't learning their lesson. In that case, the judge may take matters into his or her own hands and punish you by putting you in jail to show you that you can't keep displaying that behavior. That's exactly what I think is going on here. Lil Reese has had a past of domestic disputes, and whether he's guilty or not, his background tells us a different story. Back in 2022, he was arrested for aggravated assault in Texas and had to serve 7 months in Harris County Jail. Fast forward to now, the punishment has been made a little more harsh for a similar charge. So we're going to get into all that, but before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now.
For sure.
Let's get into it.
Y'all hit that like button, man. This video is spread around. This bitch will start busting.
At a club in Houston, Texas, where he was accused of getting physical. According to an article, Lil Reese attended a nightclub called the Pink House to enjoy a night out. It was at that nightclub where he saw an ex-girlfriend of his and started to try to rekindle an old flame, but she wasn't having it. Now, fellas, y'all know sometimes when you see one of your old things out and about, and some of us feel we still got it. We try to push up on them, sometimes they flirt back, and even indulge in the antics. Most of the time when they don't, it's usually because you and the girl must have ended things on a very bad note. Or she really just want nothing to do with you, and that's cool too because y'all are no longer together. However, you have some guys that just can't deal with rejection, and reports are alleging that Lil Reese happened to be one of those guys. It's said that around 6:30 a.m., as people were leaving the club, others were coming in. Reese happened to be one of those people entering the club, and the woman was exiting to go home. At that time, Reese would attempt to kiss the woman numerous times, in which she didn't consent to, and she began pushing him away. It was at that time Reese would get angry at the fact that she rejected him, and he allegedly punched her in the face and put his hands around her neck as he squeezed, presumably choking her. Police were called.
Damn.
When they arrived, the woman told police that Reese squeezed her neck so
He choked her and stole on her.
tight that she had to gasp for air. It was so bad that there were people around who witnessed the incident and had to break everything up, but not before the woman would suffer abrasions to her face and had visible redness around her neck area, which indicated that she was, in fact, attacked. It also didn't help that the woman's friend witnessed everything and vouched for the woman when she gave a statement to the police about what happened. The woman claimed her and Reese broke up recently prior to the incident, stating that it was just weeks before, and says that they dated for about 2 months. Now, I don't know if Reese was intoxicated, and maybe that played a part, but something had to have taken over his right state of mind to think that he could do that in the open being he is who he is, and think he's going to get away with it. Although Reese wasn't present in the area by the time the police arrived, shortly after, a warrant was put out for his arrest due to him being accused of his involvement with the woman. Now, y'all know they don't play when it comes to domestic violence. And at the very least, whenever you're accused of it by a female,
you automatically get arrested, and you now have to fight the case whether it's inside the jail or outside, depending if you get bail or not. Unfortunately for Lil Reese, that wouldn't be the case for him. In the morning of September 30th, 2024, Lil Reese was taken into custody and charged with aggravated assault of a family or a household member. We know Lil Reese usually get out and fight his cases. This time, he was arrested and held without bond, which lets us know that it may have been more serious than we all thought.
He ain't have
Not that the
because he was
situation
on
within itself
probation,
wasn't
nigga.
serious, but a lot of these rappers
You
face
don't
a
get
bunch
no
of allegations,
probation when you on
and usually we see
probation.
them beat them or avoid jail time, and we just never hear about it again. This time, it's a little different. It's been brought to our attention recently that Reese is in fact facing time and may have to do a mandatory sentence of 5 to 10 years. Sheesh. Now, I'm not sure what's the guidelines behind it and why he's facing so much time, but my only guess would be due to the laws in Texas and or Lil Reese's criminal background. The courts have sentencing guidelines that go according to your criminal history. Based on that, they decide on how much time you get for certain cases. It could be a lot, or it could be a little. But when you have priors that are similar to your recent charges, they tend to be a little more harsher when it comes to sentencing. So I'm not exactly sure what played a part. However, we did get confirmation from his manager himself, and 5 to 10 years is accurate. The manager says that he has to face a minimum of 5 years, which means we wouldn't be seeing Lil Reese for quite some time. Now, speaking of his manager, he would take to his Instagram story after finding out the news, as he would post a picture along with Lil Reese, and he would say, quote, "Free my guy, damn." Lil Reese would take to his own IG story after the news came out, and he would say, quote, "Damn, I'm finna miss my daughters." So that's pretty much it. It looks like Lil Reese will have to sit down for a little bit, and I guess this will give him time to reflect. Sometimes in life we look at these types of situations as adversity, but oftentimes these situations are put in place to also save some of our lives. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but God works in mysterious ways. Reese maybe needs this wake-up call. Maybe this was to teach him a lesson when he returned, to just stay out the way and make himself a little stronger. Sounds crazy and easier said than done, but every action has a reaction. This just happens to be a stern one this time around for Lil Reese. I always tell y'all that this is one of the biggest reasons why Reese can never excel musically, because every time it seems like he's doing good and things are looking up for him, he ends up going to jail. One thing about the music industry, especially these days, the attention span of some of these fans are very, very short. So if you're not around and you're not putting out music and they're not seeing you in videos, it's pretty much out of sight, out of mind. When he returns, he'll have to build his buzz back all over again. So I hope this is definitely a huge learning lesson for Lil Reese. We get to see him excel when he gets out. Y'all jump in the comments and let us know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.
Whoa!
Yes.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress from Mattress Firm. I sleep.
Sorry for you, brother. That shit real fucked up, man. Let's see what's going on around this motherfucker. What's going on? Let's go. Let's see what they got. The same bullshit as Atlanta. I see.
The Chicago police
Dude had a gun. Hold
Friday.
on. I seen when dude turned around, he had a gun, and he got shot.
With the civilian
This
office
the
of
one
police
when he
accountability,
ran.
it recommended
Y'all
the
check it
officer
out.
lose his job for violating police department policy and procedure during the pursuit of Reginald Clay Jr. at Garfield Park last year. Police Superintendent Larry Snelling disagreed. He proposed the officer be suspended for 2 days. Police approached Reginald Clay and others near West Flournoy and Independence Boulevard in April of 2023. Clay ran. Officers chased him into a gangway, a backyard, and into another gangway. Officer body cam video appears to show the 24-year-old turning towards police, holding a gun in his right hand, then shifting the weapon to his left hand and attempting to put the gun down on a porch. An officer opened fire, hitting Clay 5 times. COPA ruled that officer violated CPD's pursuit policy, did not notify the Office of Emergency Management about the chase, did not turn on his body camera in a timely manner, and failed to use de-escalation techniques. In his ruling, the police board's president raised questions about the officer's reasons for stopping Clay. Clay's relatives attended the police board meeting and thanked the board's president for going along with COPA's recommendation.
My son.
Not that way.
My son was on his way to a funeral. You was on a de-escalation mission. You escalated to the point that we had a funeral 2 weeks later. You make that make sense?
The officer could choose to plead his case during a hearing before the police board, go with a public or private arbitration.
I don't know what he was doing with the gun.
Option. Reginald Clay's family has filed a federal lawsuit against the officer and CPD claiming excessive force. In the newsroom, Judy Wang, WGN News.
Thank you, Judy.
I don't know, y'all. He, goddamn it, did look like he was pointing it. The officer was scared. But shit, let that lady get her justice. Oh yeah, I seen that. It's crazy. That's the motherfucking when they hit the trains. Only 6 people. All that shit, it ain't too much. They murder investigation. Alonzo back balling. I gotta get in tune with that shit. I gotta get in tune with it, man. I don't know though.
Earlier tonight,
man.
commuters leaving work and even students.
Just watching this shit, the world news. Need to watch all this shit. There's too much shit going on. But Diddy got motherfucker coming out on him every day, y'all. It's a new motherfucker. So that shit ain't gonna never go nowhere. Never go nowhere. Till they get money or he get his time. This what the fuck y'all really need to be paying attention to. This what the fuck y'all need to pay
The breaking news overnight. In the Middle East, U.S. bomb is in the region. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, Michael. Lebanon is now in deep crisis. 1 in 5 people have now fled their homes as a result of Israel's invasion. That humming sound, you might be able to hear that, is the sound of an IDF drone over Beirut. Meantime, the US has hit targets in Yemen overnight. They used B-2 stealth bombers to strike Houthi rebels backed by Iran.
The Houthis are backed by Iran and have taken credit for attacking ships in the Red Sea for the past year in response to the war in Gaza. It comes as Israel pushes deeper into South Lebanon. 1.2 million people have now been displaced, the IDF unleashing huge
crazy.
airstrikes. A local mayor and 15 others were killed here, where the UN says they were planning humanitarian responses. Israel says they targeted Hezbollah. And here, a massive IDF detonation obliterates an entire Lebanese village. And another alleged Israeli attack on a UN peacekeeping station. The UN says an IDF tank appeared to fire deliberately on their post. The IDF says the incident is under review. Meantime, Prime Minister Netanyahu has approved a series of targets for retaliatory strikes against Iran. Netanyahu's government has given the White House a general sense of those targets. It's understood the Biden administration is, quote, relatively satisfied. The timing of the strike remains unknown.
And moving over all of this, Israel's expected strike on Iran. And what will Iran do in response? Will it be dangerous escalation or uneasy stalemate? Guys.
All right, James, thank you for that.
New Lego Star Wars sets. Save the galaxy. Or don't. Choose the light side. Choose the dark side.
All that shit, man. There's a lot of shit going on that y'all probably don't even know of.
Tonight, breaking news as we come on the air, Vice President...
Don't even know of, man. That ain't what the fuck I was trying to do. That's a lot of shit.
Tonight.
We ain't gonna keep doing that shit though, but I've been on this motherfucker rocking and rolling. I know it's about time for baby CJ to be here. Baby CJ. That's a cool ass name. That's a cool ass name. You hear me? Baby CJ. That's a cool ass name, man. Hell yeah, man. Hit the like button for me though, man. I think I'm gonna be done called. I think it's been one. I think it's been one, y'all. I came, I saw, I conquered. I smoked a blunt with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The shit was fun while it lasted. Now I must prepare for my son to come destroy shit. For sure. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all share this video. Subscribe to the page. If you haven't subscribed to the page, subscribe in due time. Please and thank you. On that note, we gone. Face that. We gone though.